Hi, I'm Terry Collins with DTC Sports. We've got a very important announcement today. As on behalf of the Gatorade Company, I'd like to first congratulate Gordonsville High School on being home to Cori Jennings, the 2013-14 Gatorade Tennessee Softball Player of the Year. This is the 29th year of the award, and she is the Player of the Year for the entire state in all classifications, which is single A, double A, triple A, and also private school sector. So quite an honor for her. Gatorade honors athletes in 12 varsity sports for their athletic excellence, academic achievement, and exemplary character. The selection process is administered by the Gatorade High School Sports Leadership Team in partnership with USA Today High School Sports. Thus, the Gatorade Player of the Year has become one of the most prestigious awards in high school sports. In its 29th year of honoring the nation's best athlete, the Gatorade Company, in collaboration, has announced today that Cori Jennings of Gordonsville High School as its 2013-14 Gatorade Tennessee Softball Player of the Year. Jennings is the Gatorade Tennessee Softball Player of the Year, and she's from Gordonsville High School, which is the home of the Tigerettes. Of course, they just recently won the state championship in Class A. This award not only recognizes Cori for her excellence on the field, but her academic achievements and her character on and off the field. When you look at the elite players that have gotten this award throughout the years in their states, you've got Alicia Hollowell, you've got Derek Jeter, who's the shortstop for the New York Yankees, you've got Candace Parker, former standout at the University of Tennessee, Abby Wambach, Kenzie Fowler, Angela Tincher. Some of the stats on Cori: she's 5'7", left-handed pitcher that led the Tigerettes to a 32-10 record this year. And of course, the Class A state championship, Gordonsville's first ever in a girls' sport. They were runner-up last year to Richland. She's a two-time returning Class A first-team All-State selection by the Tennessee Sports Writers. And this season, she compiled a 32-3 record with a .62 earned run average. She had 245 strikeouts, issuing just 14 walks and 190 innings pitched. Ranked as the nation's number 42 recruit in the class of 2014 by Student Sports, Jennings batted .486 with 31 extra base hits, 39 runs scored, and 51 RBI. In the Class A state tournament, she set a record by throwing 4 consecutive shutouts to bring the Tigerettes their first ever state crown. Jennings has maintained a 3.78 weighted GPA in the classroom, and she's a member of the National Beta Club along with other organizations. Coach Lee Phillips, the head coach at Good Pasture Christian School, who's had a player to win this award and has won many state championships for the Lady Cougars, had this to say about Jennings: she was by far the best player we saw all year. And we appreciate Coach Phillips and his kind remarks about Cori. Jennings has signed a national letter of intent to play softball at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga this fall. The Gatorade Player of the Year is in the 50 states and the District of Columbia, and there's the most recent winners of the award inside Tennessee was the pitcher from a year ago from Smyrna High School, Mackenzie Prince. Also Kelsey Nunley, who just participated in the College World Series as the starting pitcher for the University of Kentucky. She was from Soddy Daisy High School. Lacey Walker from Grace Baptist, of course, that was she was the pitcher that ended Gordonsville's season, I guess, in a couple of Cori's freshman and sophomore year in the sub-state action. And to keep up with all the latest happenings, you can become a fan of Gatorade Player of the Year on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. The website for Gatorade, www.gatorade.com/POY, which is Player of the Year. Cori's also in the running for the National Player of the Year for Gatorade. Of course, just recently, the Sheffield kid from Tullahoma was named not only the State Player of the Year, but the first ever National Player of the Year. With us is Cori Jennings, the Gatorade Player of the Year for the state of Tennessee. And Cori, you have to be pretty excited about leading your team to the state championship this year.
Yes, I think it was huge to even be able to go back to state again this year, and I think it was even bigger to go out with the championship.
When you look, you went your junior year to the state tournament. Of course, that was Gordonsville's first ever appearance at the state tournament. I know there have been some girls basketball teams with Brooke Armstead and Coach Agee taking Gordonsville to the state, but just to get to that level and be one of the final 8 teams in Class A was quite an honor. Nerve-wise, last year you were probably a little more nervous going into that setting, having never been there before, than you were this year. Talk about having been there before, how much it helped you this year.
I think that it was better this year because we knew what we were getting into, and we knew that we weren't new to it, and people actually knew our names this year.
Cori, just what does it mean to be named to the Gatorade High School Player of the Year?
I think it's a huge honor to be named Gatorade Player of the Year, along with a lot of the great players that have been named Player of the Year before me.
When you look, I know your teammates, it had to have been a special ride for you to get to the state tournament and then accomplish as a senior. Just tell us about the other seniors that are on this year's Tigerette squad to help you reach your goal, or y'all reach your goal of being state champs.
I think that all year we were more than just teammates. We were the best of friends, and we all had the greatest camaraderie throughout the team. And I couldn't have done any of it without them behind me all year long.
Know you spend a lot of time in the summer playing, and that probably gets you exposed to a lot of different, great teams and great players. Don't you feel like that probably helped prepare you for the season in playing for the Fury over the summer?
Yes, I think that I played against a lot of great players and a lot of great teams throughout the years, and it helped me tremendously in getting myself ready to go to state tournament and face the best teams in the state.
A lot of times people from looking from the outside within would say, Class A ball, maybe not that strong, but when you go and you pitch 4 shutouts in the state tournament, which is the best of the best, and you only give up 9 hits during that stretch, had to be pretty self-satisfying to you. I know your dad's your biggest critiquer. Did he find much wrong with your state tournament appearance, throwing 4 shutouts in 4 games?
No, he didn't have very much to say about it.
I know most of the time he's not only calls your pitches, and that's got to mean a lot to you to be able to have him there by you, because he's taking you to countless hours of not only catching your pitches, but also to pitching lessons and traveling all over the United States in order to watch you play. And I know without him and Jill, your mom, both, it's got to be a pretty good accomplishment, or they've got to feel a lot of gratification in you getting this award. So how much did it mean having Randy there with you the whole way?
It meant a lot to me, and I couldn't thank him enough for being here with me the whole way through it, and my mom and my whole family too.
I was going to say, at the state tournament, I noticed you probably had more people or family there than anybody else, so that had to be a tremendous help from you, because after the game, after you've had a good performance, not that you need to get the big head, but to have those people there to support you when you look up. I know both your parents' siblings were there, and grandmother was there, and it had to be pretty special to be able to not only be on that stage, but perform at a high level and have them there to see it. Just how special was that?
It was really special, and I know that they're always behind me, supporting me, and I couldn't thank them enough for that.
Cori, congratulations on this Gatorade Player of the Year. I know got to be an exciting time, and good luck with the National Player of the Year. A guy from Tennessee won it. Hey, Cori Jennings being the girls' National Player of the Year, joining Candace Parker. People have heard of her a little bit from the University of Tennessee. Congratulations.
Thank you.